But this is how you're going to tell for your body whether or not it's got too much heads in it. Now, remember, the heads you don't want to drink. The heads is what's going to give you a hangover. So you're going to stick your finger in there. You're going to stripe your tongue from the back to the front. If it burns immediately, don't drink it. Because that means for you it's going to give you a hangover. And it doesn't matter if it's 150 proof, 190 proof. You will get drunk faster, which is not really the goal, but you could have one cocktail's worth of too much heads and you're going to have a hangover.
So during the distillation process, the liquid that comes off the still is divided into 3 parts. There's the heads, the hearts, and the tails, and each plays a crucial role in the final product, but not all are equal. The heads are the first vapors that come off during the distillation process. While some of these compounds are naturally occurring, these are typically the culprits behind that nasty hangover you feel the next day after a night of overindulgence. So the heads are typically cut or discarded. That's what they normally call it. However, some distilleries choose to incorporate small amounts of heads into their whiskey to add a bit of character or edge to the flavor profile. Now, this has to be done very carefully because if you add too much, it gives that harsh or unpleasant final product. But, really when it comes to the heads, it's the methanol that's found in the heads that tends to be toxic in high quantities. And while present in small amounts in alcoholic beverage, higher concentrations, they can wreak havoc on your body. Your liver has to work overtime, essentially, to metabolize the impurities from the heads. This leads to dehydration, headache, nausea, pretty much everything that kind of goes into a hangover. So why do some distilleries use heads at all? Well, they add it back into the barrel to kind of accommodate for some of the angel share that's lost. And then some others add a little bit of heads in just to kind of give just the right flavor and punch to their flavor profile. The other thing is when they talk about heads, hearts, and tails, hearts in the distillation process are typically known as that sweet spot. It contains the purest ethanol and the best flavors. So what we like to drink is the hearts. So this one specific distillery here that we're talking about, they pretty much only use the hearts, which is one of the reasons that they have such a sweet juice, because they pretty much cut all their heads and they just go straight for the hearts. They go to the heart of the matter for that. But that's why, like for instance, Dragon's Mouth Distillery always has such a good tasting product, is because they use such good quality, pieces that kind of go into all the actual bourbon making.